Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and happy Friday. Happy after Turkey Day and happy weekend. Okay. I hope everybody had a great holiday. We're going to have a great weekend. And we are here for a quick little live chit chat about foolishness, pop culture, gossip, news, and what's not. Okay. Y'all know it ain't much except these old tired men and they foolishness, but you know it has to be discussed nonetheless, okay? And a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere, okay? But I was like, I wasn't live yesterday, so let me come and see my peoples. How y'all doing? And I'm early. Usually it's a 9 o'clock thing, but I am off work, so I did 8:30. Why? Because I was procrastinating all day. I wasn't fully looking at the blog because everything seemed like it was the same stuff. I'm like, it's the same stuff still. A little bit new here, a little bit new there, but still, people still coming out saying, girl, they did what? Who, what, where, when, and how did we get here? Okay, but nonetheless, happy Friday. Okay, now look, I need y'all to do the same thing today I asked y'all to do yesterday, and the same thing I'm going to ask y'all to do tomorrow to make sure to like the video, okay, share the video, to subscribe to my channel, become a whole JayBird, and okay? And y'all know to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok, because it's the thing to do. Okay, now I'm here. Hi, hello. Hi to the folks who are watching live, but to the folks also who will watch the replay. I enjoy both of you, the live watchers and the replay people, because y'all both add up the views, okay? But, hey, let me get some comments, okay? We here. Yeah, nationwide is on your side. It's becoming nationwide news, okay? All these lawsuits, all these accusations, all these people around here, stuff is becoming very much so nationwide, and the nation ain't on their side though. The nation is against them. We not having it, okay? And we're gonna leave it okay. But hi, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hello. What in the world, honey? Everything and nothing at the same time. I was like, I just be like, I don't know. I try to sit around here and mind my business and leave it be, because if you get too involved in it, it can be real mentally draining. Because I'm like, every day is something different. Every day somebody else saying something. Every day it's a new allegation. Every day like, guilty, innocent, what is it? But we're gonna discuss it nonetheless. Look, I saved some things, and look, I'm not gonna be here long. Okay, we're not gonna wait no 10 minutes. We're gonna get into it and then move on from it, because if not, I don't want to drag it on. I'm hoping more stuff, not hoping. I'm hoping other stuff comes up for conversation tomorrow, but new stuff, not more stuff of the old stuff. Okay, it's new cases every day, new people every day, new accusations of the same people or whatever. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, I may be live tomorrow, um, because I have to do a few things. I have to do two Potomac episodes. No, those won't be live. Those will be premieres. But I may be live tomorrow. If something pops up, we may pop on just to say hi. But I don't know. But right now, we just have these people right here who, in my opinion, I know, look, it's the end of the year. That law around there in New York is expiring, where adults who have been wronged in some kind of way from the past, it's a time limit to how they can come after the accuser. So a lot of things right now are kind of being rushed out because I guess it's time. But we shall see what other things should come forth, out for talk about later on. But I really don't want to, like, when the Me Too movement hit and then all of, allegations came out, it was like, it didn't seem as heavy. And now it's like, oh, people that we know, we was like cool with, you know what I'm saying? We was a bad boy around here, you know what I'm saying? It's hard when it's like folks who you like kind of liked, because then you can't like them no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Aaron Hall, now I miss you, Aaron Hall. But when you don't realize that the people singing songs, who they be in real life, be totally different. Okay, totally different. But let's move on to some other things, because I have just a few things here and there to discuss. Okay, now first of all, one little fashion thing, because Fantasia said, matter of fact, I'm gonna go to her page because she had a whole other outfit too that I like to say this one I show. Y'all know Fantasia is on the press tour, the press junket for The Color Purple, and who'll be live in 4 hours? I'm like, is YouTube having a glitch? Let me make sure. Because sometimes YouTube be acting real funny or whatever. It'll say, oh, so-and-so was live hours ago. And I want to be sure that ain't what it's saying for me. Because then I just know that it's some kind of glitch. Why I say 34 hours ago? No, I ain't been live up a few minutes. Child, see, it's aggravating when YouTube do that, because then people don't know when to come watch your video. They assume I said it 4 hours. Like I said it 4 hours ago. I ain't been live for 4 hours. I just was on live. It's been 10 minutes. So that's a YouTube glitch. No, it was not 4 hours ago. But let's get back to Fantasia. It aggravates me when YouTube glitches. It's so weird. The notification just came up and I'm already here. Thank God. Okay, so folks, if you rewatching this, child, I started live. It's 8:47. I was live at 8:30. YouTube sometimes have glitches to where it don't. That's the weird thing. Like sometimes it won't tell y'all we live. Sometimes it won't. It'll say we was live hours ago and you missed it. All I can suggest is follow me on YouTube. No, on YouTube. We on YouTube as well. But if you follow me on IG, I always post, when I'm gonna be live. I'll at least say, hey, y'all, be live today at 8:30. I'll post it there. But YouTube is funny acting. But let's get back to Fantasia. They are still doing the whole press tour, press junket for The Color Purple movie that comes out next month. It comes out on Christmas Day. And she said, I'm going to look fantastic. Okay, I'm Fantasia. I'm going to look fantastic. This is a very, 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 very sleek black look. Okay, and her shoes makes it look like she barefoot, but she not. Okay, it looked like she up there tippy-toeing barefoot, but she ain't. Okay, it is the black jacket cinched at the waist, okay, a silky smooth dress up under, a little bit of cleavage, a little bit of sexy cleavage, okay, the black gloves and all of that. It looks really, really good, okay. It looks very sophisticated. Okay, sophisticated, and that's what I like the most. Okay, and I'm like, come on, has it? See, YouTube been playing with my views and my stuff, so but y'all here, and again, that's why I always say thank y'all to those who watch live, but thank y'all to those who watch the replay. Because sometimes y'all don't know I'm on live. They just be haters. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Who's here is here, and it's fine. The jewelry, accessories, I think it's Dolce and Gabbana. It's just so good. It's just so good. And I love the fact that she looked like, yeah, this is what I want to wear. This is what I want to wear. And what you gonna do about it? Okay, I want to wear this, and these are my clothes. I just feel like she has been dressing just amazingly well. Okay, she had put this outfit on the other day. I didn't have time to show y'all. And this one, I feel like we saw Brisha Webb in something like this. I know she had on the jacket, and I think she may have worn the jacket as a full dress, but Fanny a little bit taller, a little bit, thicker. Okay, lips. So she paired it with some blue tights and the blue headband, little black handbag. Okay, and then little are those Mary Janes? I think those are Mary Janes. Shoes. It's very London. Okay, it's very London, but it's cute nonetheless. Okay, and sometimes you want to just dress different. You know what I'm saying? It's like a black Smurf. Because I'm like, if a Smurf was a human and it was black, this is what we would wear. And I like it. Okay, the shoes, even y'all know y'all know sometimes I don't like tights. Tights can sometimes be a little bit weird or whatever, but I like the fact that she put the blue, because it's the blue tights, the blue headband, the black. Now, she would wear blue shoes, I wouldn't have liked it. Okay, I like the blue tights with the black shoes. That's what makes it pop for me. Okay, again, a little black Smurf. She'd also wore this outfit as well. Beautiful dress, like it's like an opera singer, and all of that. But again, even angels learn to fly. Okay, and she said, "Get off my back, Jack." Okay, I'm around here looking fashionable, and you can't tell me nothing. And I think playing a role like Celie in The Road, Celie had to go to become who she is. And Fantasia also, she's been in abusive situations, down and out and down. And what is this outfit from? Oh, last year. It's fine. But again, I just feel like she be wearing some real cute clothes, and I be liking all of them, and that's what matches hers. Okay, so that's the one fashion thing I had to. Well, no, I think maybe I'll do Dolly Parton. Y'all know that, so y'all know it was a game here, okay? And the people, had a little halftime show, whatever, and Dolly Parton was on the Dallas side. Yes, now they beat us. They beat the Lions, which whatever. We still doing good or whatever. But everybody, oh my God, Dolly Parton is 77 years old. She is old, but look how great she looked. Look, I'm not no Dolly hater. Okay, Dolly look great for being 77. Yes, Dolly looks like a 77-year-old lady who's had some nips and some tucks around the face area. She ain't had her neck done, but her face is done. Her wig is really, really good. And then she had a whole little scented bodysuit. But we're not gonna act like we ain't gonna act like. Look. I'm not hating on Dolly. I'm not. I am not. But we also not gonna act like Dolly Parton was out here showing her skin. Okay, we gonna call it what it is. Okay, we gonna say what it was. Dolly Parton, who was 77 years old, she looks great for a woman who has admittedly had. She's had everything she wanted nipped and tucked. She had it nipped and tucked. So she looks great for a person who has been getting plastic surgery for the past 40 years. She looks great. She looks amazing. Okay, in her bedazzled Spanx. Amazing. Her Lee press on nails. Amazing. And her wig. Amazing. What we not gonna do, because when black women be around here looking amazing naturally, even if we have some nips and tucks, you know what I'm saying? That's what we should give credit what credit is due. But I feel like this is no tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. I feel like we can't be acting like Dolly Parton ain't been having work done for years and she around here in the whole bodysuit. We ain't seen that ain't her real stomach. That is a bodysuit. And that's okay. Dolly has known her look for years. She's wanted to maintain her look for years. And so she's done what she had to do to maintain her look. And as she aged, she made sure to tweak her ages. She has. And that's okay. That's fine. Okay, if Dolly want to be out here lip syncing at 77, that's great too. Cause Dolly wasn't singing live, but her lip sync version sounded good. Honey, I saw somebody post on Twitter. Dolly got paid to sit up there and walk on the stage and hold on to the walls. I said, well, that's fine because she's 77. I don't expect Dolly to come out there and do them cartwheels and all of that. I don't, because she is a woman of a certain age. Okay, and but when somebody told, I saw it on Twitter, somebody said Dolly Parton had every part of her body part tweaked except her neck. I said not her neck, okay? But they always say you can tell how old somebody is by their neck because you can't really have neck surgeries. I don't think there's no neck surgeries, okay? So sometimes the skin is sag and it's fine. But she looked great. Her little Dallas Cowboy outfit, little chili turn. Okay, she was walking around lip syncing in a skin tight bodysuit. That's good. Congrats to her. She's a national treasure. You know, Dollywood and all that, 9 to 5, all that, good ass wig and all that. But you know what I'm saying? Okay, we love her. National treasure. But I mean, whatever. Anyway, congratulations. Okay, Paris Hilton announced that she and her husband have a brand new baby girl, clearly via surrogate, because she ain't pregnant, named London. In London, now I don't know the name of her son. Is the son named like Belgium? Like if the son is it because she's Paris? What's her son's name? I don't know. Let's go to her page. Let's see. What is Paris Hilton's son's name? I just wonder. Man, what went wrong? Let me refresh. Because sometimes Instagram be a funny ass team. Okay. Is it being crazy? Okay. No. What's her son's name? I don't know. But the point is, she told us she had a whole little daughter and thankful for my baby girl, London. The son name gotta be something like Belgium. Or what's a man's country? A man's country. America. What's a manly country name? I can't think of a manly country name to name a child from over there because she's Paris. Well, her sister's name was Nikki, but if she's Paris, her daughter London, that's Phoenix. So Phoenix. I mean, Phoenix Barron. Paris, y'all, I knew she had a son. I knew Paris had a son, but I've never thought of what the little boy name. And I'm not saying that Phoenix is a bad name, but your mama Paris, your sister London, Phoenix, Arizona? Is the daddy from there? I'm just saying Phoenix. I just feel like if you Paris and you name your child after Austin, Phoenix, Arizona, you have a daughter and she's London. I guess so, honey. But Paris said, "I'm a mommy time too," and that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Look, Paris, and that's the baby boy. He's a cute little cutie patootie. You know what I'm saying? Little cutie patootie, little turkey. You little turkey, okay? But again, now the thing about we don't know if the baby's on the way, if the baby's already here. I do think it's weird when people are not like, does this mean that she's here? Like, are we saying congrats because she's born? Congrats because she's on the way? Because when she had the little boy, I remember she did not tell anybody until after the baby was here because she did not want all the fluff around her and what could have happened and blah blah blah. Either way, look at Nikki, not Nikki. Look at the mom and the daddy. Okay, because parents said happy anniversary. Somebody told me it's been like 40 some years. Well, congratulations. You know, y'all been married all that time. That's a young Kathy Hilton. Because you see Kathy Hilton when she was on the Housewives of Beverly Hills, and you see Kyle, you know, and you see what's the other sister name? The drunk one who used to be drunk. Is Kathy Kim. I don't think I've ever seen a young picture of Kathy Hilton. And it reminds you that Kathy used to be young. Ain't that about it? I mean, not that I thought she was born as an old white woman. I'm just saying I've never seen anybody even post a younger photo of Kathy to see, you know, how she looked before she became Kathy Hilton. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. Child, Paris and they look like their mama. Okay, they look like their mama. And this is them now. Like Kathy did have some work done on her face. Her face has also been a little bit nipped and tucked, okay? But happy anniversary to them people, whatever they rich or whatever. Have fun. But girl, let me go to the page. But happy congrats to her and her baby, the brand new baby girl named London. So now she got London and she got Phoenix, I guess so. Child, not Paris, Nene, Nene and Cynthia. Now, people be running with narratives because at first, you know, Nene was posting stuff. Let me see if it's on Nene's page. Nene. She was posting stuff on her stories because maybe she just put it here. So y'all know Nene be want to see how she be, you know, flying around here and stuff or whatever, and she's around here and around there. And this make me feel like you in Dubai, because usually in Dubai everybody had to look, you know what I'm saying, they covered up. You can't be over there with stuff out. So Nene is over there in Dubai. Okay, and then people like, oh, Nene's shooting in Dubai, and then we seen Cynthia. Oh, Cynthia's with Nene. They shooting. I was like, no. And so I seen a blog post. Oh, Nene and Cynthia are shooting. Maybe I saw it on Twitter. Nene and Cynthia are shooting, you know, for New Housewives of Atlanta. And I'm like, why would the Housewives of Atlanta be in Dubai right now when they're not filming nothing? We don't know if the people who own the show coming back. Why would anyone think that Nene and Cynthia are shooting for the Housewives of Atlanta? Y'all be just making up stuff for no dang reason besides y'all like Nene, okay? But she was also her stories, if it's still there. Hope ain't no music playing. Because I was looking. Oh, see, there it goes. Okay, and I said, okay, now first of all, Nene looks cute. Blonde hair. Now her face looked like she could be somebody else right here. I don't know why. It could be because it ain't no filter. But I like her outfit. It's real cute. Okay, we then seen her out here trying to, you know, knock the balls around. And I said, when I saw this, I said, this must be that Steve Harvey stuff. Because Steve Harvey, we have like a little golf tournament trip or whatever every year, and everybody be going over there, whatever. And I said, that's probably what she's doing. And I'm like, I wonder if we see other people with her, then that's probably what it is. Okay. And then I'm like, okay. When I seen Nene and Simon, I said, okay. This has to be, because I'm like, where's Portia? And I had seen Portia post yesterday, you know, because her Simon and Portia's anniversary is coming up. They had like a Nigerian wedding. Then they had the American weddings. They had like 2 different days or whatever. And Portia was saying how I can't wait for my man to get home. My man, come on home because you've been gone for all this time or whatever. And I'm like, well, if Cynthia and Nene somewhere and Simon is there too, where's Portia? So I said, this can't be no housewife show because ain't nowhere on God on earth that Bravo can afford Nene, Cynthia, and Portia. No, ma'am, no, sir. I said, this has to be something else. And you can't tell me no different, okay? And so I kept looking. And then I said, okay, I know that lady is from Dubai. That I know. But I don't watch Dubai. But I know she's on Dubai. Okay. And we see Cynthia in the background. Okay. And we do see some cameras. So the question could be, is she shooting for the Housewives of Dubai? But I say no, this seemed like the Steve Harvey event. Okay, Middle East is Steve Harvey something. Because there goes Steve. Okay, once I saw Steve Harvey, I said, boom. I said it's a Steve Harvey thing. So sometimes to me, people be using other events to make it no tea, no. Y'all know I like Nene. Okay, but Nene, sometimes, in my opinion, will make it seem like she's back in the fold. Because let me start filming with Cynthia, who y'all, attest to the Housewives of Atlanta. Let me get a little black lady from the Dubai show around here. Let me then show Simon. And people's minds start to, and I said, I don't think this has nothing to do with Housewives. It's the Steve Harvey little golf thing that he always have. And it'd be all kinds, it'd be so many different celebrities there. And I said, and I said, there goes Steve. There goes Steve right there. Okay. He also had Anthony Anderson. Okay, and I said they real good friends, meaning Anthony and Steve or whatever. I think ain't he divorced now too? Anthony, go ahead on. So Anthony, get your hand from around that lady waist because you single now. No ma'am, no sir. But that's what she over there doing. Okay, she running there golfing with Steve and them, and she want y'all to know that she's over there in Dubai with Steve and them. But Nene is not on the Housewives franchise. That's not what it is. So leave it be. Okay. Now, but I am happy to see her and Cynthia, being friendly. I am happy to see her and Cynthia, what I'm saying, just getting along or whatever, laughing together. That's cool. That's fine. We can deal with that. We can accept that. And we're going to move on for that. Okay. Now, when you over there, do they have to wear all this stuff? Anyway. It's cute. Now let's get it. Well, first, condolences. So, Raul, is it Conde or Condi? I don't know, but founder of Terror Squad and father of Erica Mina's oldest son has passed away. I was like, damn, she was just talking about that man on the Carlos thing. The Carlos interview, whatever, about how he was this and that and whatnot, and she's been a single parent, blah, blah, blah. So, but I know he was close with, Fat Joe and them or whatever. I don't know. Now, Erica Mina and them. Because Fat Joe posted, what I'm saying, him and old boy. My thing is, if that's Raul, is that also Raul? I'm like, is he older than? And why is Usher Usher in the blonde, like little pink? I don't know. I'm sorry. DJ Khaled posted, a little RIP because they are all around there. Okay, Erica Mina posted, my son officially has a broken heart, what I'm saying, because his father passed away. Now look, y'all know I don't like Erica Mina, but I don't wish that on nobody because her son, who was going to have to now deal with the loss of his father, and she has to then help her son grieve. That's a very hard thing. So I wish them, love, light, positivity, condolences, and all that stuff. I don't think I've ever heard anybody like directly talk about Raul like that. It almost seemed like, was he a deadbeat father? And I wonder, like, if he was so close with Khaled, who we, be with his Assad, who's real close with his sons, and Fat Joe, who we know has, I think, at least a daughter. I'm saying, I wonder if they ever told him, hey, you should be a better hands-on father. I don't know. But may that man rest in peace. And, the family, condolences and all that stuff. That was so sad. I was like, and it was like out the blue. I'm like, out the blue. May he rest. Whoopi Goldberg was getting like some flack or whatever. Now, see, this is the thing I don't like. Social media is so judgmental, okay? Social media be judging people's regular lives as if it's a business, okay? If I go to a restaurant, okay, where they're making all kind of food for all kind of people, all kind of stuff, I do expect there to be a lot of cleanliness things, gloves and hair nets and all that stuff, because I don't want your remnants in my stuff. But at my house, I'm not looking for my family to be having on gloves. So when Whoopi was posting, show her family they were making a turkey, people were complaining, oh my God, why y'all not wearing gloves? Why that man hands is all rounded in a turkey? Why that man ain't got no gloves on? I can't believe y'all around here, y'all don't be having them. I was like, do your mama wear gloves? Did you ever see your grandma? I have never seen my mama, because I am not the cook of the family. I'm not. I will pay for the food and you can cook it. But I was like, you've never saw your aunties on Christmas Day or on Thanksgiving cooking time, your aunties, your grandmamas, your mamas, your elders. We've never seen them walking around doing shit with gloves on. I ain't never seen my daddy with gloves on cooking the ribs. Not never. And I ain't never died from eating it, because when you are at home, your family clean the food because it's the family thing. Now, if you making food for other people, be sanitary, okay? Yeah, so but it's because when Whoopi said like, we wash our hands, I don't know what kind of nasty ass. I don't know what kind of nasty ass
glove thing. There are no gloves in my kitchen. We wash our hands. We are not dirty mofos. We wash our hands. We got brushes, so we're not carrying things. Now, I don't know what kind of people y'all know, but we wash our hands in the house.
So get out my face. Get out. Oh, they was talking about Remy as well. Child. Right. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. It's weird to me where people be like, oh my God, you should wear gloves, use bowls, use 18 different bowls. Don't let nothing touch. It's like if you are consistently washing your hands, wiping off stuff, leave people alone sometimes. Now, this is the difference to me. If you have animals and your animals is in your kitchen, that's nasty. Okay? If your kitchen is dirty, that's nasty. If you are not washing your cabinets, the counter space, if you don't have like cutting boards, like that's nasty. But because I've seen, people who have like cats in the kitchen, the cats is roaming around, the dog barking and fart. That's too much. Too much. Okay. Now see, this makes sense. If you have long nails, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. Like it's like nobody has to wear gloves as long as you are washing your hands. You're using clean utensils. You are washing off the cutting board. You're not using the same utensils for your fish that you're using for some chicken or stuff like that. But leave people alone. And what we said, leave me alone. Get out of my face. Leave me be. Okay. Now, we was going with this damn Thanksgiving. It's just some regular stuff. Families was around here together on the Thanks of the Giving. And we didn't like to see it. Okay. Honey, Angela and her son and Yo Gotti. First of all, her son is so old now. I swear I thought he was still like 2. He looked like he like 6 or 7. I'm like, that's so cute. And honey, Angela said, look, my man. Okay. Now, even though I saw folks saying why he don't look like he happy, most men don't be like yo Gotti. He want to be hard. You know, he want to be a gangster rapper. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's not often smiling and stuff because that's his picture page. That's his picture face. You know, some men picture face is not a smile. It's just they not gonna frown, but they're not gonna smile. Okay, but the fact that you have them in a photo, it's just like, hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm probably tired. It's hot. She on my lap, her son on my lap, or whatever. It's a chair. I don't know. But I mean, you know, it's fine. Some men don't smile, but we've seen him smile before. He just did not smile right here. I'll leave that be. They also had a decent, now look, DC Young Fly.
Man, yeah. Who my pet man? They're my.
His son looked just like him. Spitting image, and because you know they lost the mama not long ago, to see him and the kids smiling,
Man, yeah.
it's a great thing.
Who that? Go, 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 go.
Little snap. So it's good seeing DC Young Fly with the kid, okay, in a good mood because you know death is hard to deal with, and you when your wife when your partner passes away, and it's you and the kid left, that shit can be extremely hard. So great to see him, you know, with the babies. Who is this? Oh, Lil Wayne, and now I don't know how many kids Wayne had, but this is Wayne and 4 of them. Okay, we know Reginae. I believe the one with the locks is that. I don't know. Okay, but he had kids with a whole bunch of people. Latoya, Nivea, Lauren London, and Vivian. So that's and Sarah. That's 4 of his kids. I don't know if he has more. We shall see. Girl, I guess so. But I'm like, have I ever seen Wayne in one picture with all his kids? I don't think I have. I don't. Then this is Dream. Is that Dream and True? Yes. Dream has the braids. True has the curly hair. Child, I feel like Rob Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian, who were the closest of the siblings, make sure that their kids are close, which is cool because you do want Dream to not feel like she's an offspring and off on the side. So I love how much they include her because you know they may not, because they don't really rock with black with Angela White, the mama. So it's great to see her be close with her cousins. Okay. Now, child fabulous. Now y'all know Fab and Emily B broke up kind of quietly but loudly too, because I don't know. But it's him and his kids. Now I have not forgiven him for knocking on her teeth. But I also feel like, I mean, she forgave him, so what can I do? But that's him with his 3 children with Emily B. And it's crazy how much them kids favor their mama. Little itty bitty pieces of Fab too, but her genes are strong. Okay, her genes are stronger than our kids. Steph Curry, I know it's him because of his daughters, the kids. Okay, so him with it's also 20 kids, but still cute. You know what I'm saying? Father, son, mama, and one of the daughters. I don't know what other one that. Okay, cute. Who is this? Oh, that's Young Miami daughter. Yo, I be forgetting the Young Miami. I really be forgetting that Young Miami have kids. Not for any shady reason, but she and I follow her on IG, no, on Twitter. But I feel like I don't see many posts that she posts of her kids to where it's a huge thing. I think she posts when she wants to. So it's cute when I do see, oh, she's a whole mother. Now the question is, child and kids around Diddy. Anyway, but again, her cute little kids, her little son, her little daughter. Who is this? I don't know. That is Offset's son. And then him and Cardi B's son, Wave, and I don't know the other child name, okay? But the fact that Wave was like walking and talking, so he like 2 or 3. Child, these kids be growing up so fast, okay? Lance and his daughter, no, that's his son. That's his son, okay? what they call that little boy? I don't know. He be eating food. It be so cute. He be hungry. It's cute. But Lance and the son. And I love seeing people with their children. And I feel like you don't have to always post your kids. The little spurts here and there are so cute because we get to see them grow up a little bit, okay? And they be like itty bitty babies, and then they be grown people. And then lastly, Mariah Carey, her daughter, is it Row, because it's rock and roll. Beyonce had Blue on tour. Not everybody and their mama got their kids on tour too. It's cute though. I feel like when your parent is a superstar, it's something special when we see them with their parent and they also have their own little shy. I don't know what kids is yell out there. Because ain't no kids even when you live over here. That was weird. Anyway, because I was like, what the fuck is that? But it's cute when we see the parent. Like Mariah, like I remember like young 20-year-old Mariah Carey. Okay. And now that she's a grown woman with her own children and seeing her daughter can sing too, it's cute. It's cute. And I'm happy that more stars are allowing their children to kind of share the stage with them just a little bit. Okay. Not too much. Not too much, but a little bit. Okay. I think I have one more thing of people. Tia Mowry and Corey got together for the holidays. Okay, it's a good thing when because people separate. You know what I'm saying? People separate, and you still want the kids to be able to feel like their whole lives have not changed. I never see mom and daddy, whatever. And, so it's cute to see them together. And I like that she titled it, the caption said, "We're going to be all right." Because when you divorce, it's a time when you break up with somebody that you literally have to just be in pain and sad. And then you have to because once you get past that, you're going to be all right. But sometimes when you sit in that misery of just, of the misery of mourning the loss of a relationship. And if you sit in it too long, it get real funky. Meaning you and as a person never get over that hump to be cool again. And if cool means we can both be in the same room, we can sit next to, we can be with our kids, can see us being healthy, happy individuals and healthy, happy parents to them. And so to see Tia and Corey holidays, their kids look happy, they look happy, and sometimes happiness don't mean they back together. I saw a clip of Corey talking, and it was an interview, a quick interview, and somebody was asking him, like, how is it now that the divorce, blah blah blah. He like, oh, it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's he was, and I'm paraphrasing. He like, it's going good, meaning you get over that hump. You have to get over that hump because at one point you want them back, you don't want them to leave, but once you can move past that, and this look like, okay, we gonna be all right. We good. Leave us be, bitch. Okay. We did them already. This is Emily's daughter, Emily B. daughter, fabulous baby mama, and her two kids. Now, it's her and G Herbo together. And he going to prison. Anyway, little kitty patooties. Kylie Jenner, okay, with her two kids. Child. It's so funny seeing Kylie with her kids. Only because in her kids' faces, I see her old face. And I'm like, I just wish she did not, do so much to her face before. But I do feel like she stopped over-exaggerating her face. I think she stopped getting all those fillers or whatever. So this is as natural as her face will look. But her daughter really looks like her. So I really hope that, she has found some kind of solace and that, she look how she look. But again, her kids look. They all wanted some mixed kids, child. And well, not Courtney. Courtney said, I want some white penis. And then we have our VP, okay, and her husband. Okay, right here on. Y'all think they eat like green bean casserole over there? Y'all think they put raisins and that stuff? We then have I'm so messy. Matt Barnes, his fiance, I think either his fiance or his wife, I don't remember, and all the children, okay, the twins too. Y'all, Matt Barnes and Gloria used to be beefing over them boys, okay? So it's a great thing to see. At least the boys seem happy or whatever. But yeah, now let's get into some. Oh, I had one last one. I forgot. One last one. The Smiths, okay, the Pinkett Smith household. Will and Jada. We see all the kids is there. We see Gammy is there. Okay. We see Will's mama and sisters and all of them is there. A whole family dynamic is rounded together. And as many times as I feel like people want to dog Will and Jada, I hate them. Won't they shut up? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, let them folk heal. We can't be saying we want folk to live in their truth or whatever, be happy, 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 and not want them to go through what it takes to get happy. So if Will and Jada is better right now, if they've grown through their hardships, their kids seem happy, okay, the family seem connected, okay, it's a whole unit, okay, good family, good friends, and all that stuff. Congrats to them, okay. Will and Jada and the people. Yeah. So that's Jada and her two kids, and and her mama. And up there, up top, we see Will mama, okay, and all the peoples, okay, Will's sister and all that stuff, So again, families together, a perfect Thanksgiving, and hopefully everybody had a great one. Now, y'all, I want y'all to take one little second. Okay, take one little second and like the video, please. I'm back. Had to go get me some ice, but I am back. So, where do I want to start? Because it's foolishness all up and through. I'll start with a Joe Budden and Tyrese. So, Tyrese was on the podcast with Joe Budden, and a conversation came up. And y'all know how Tyrese do. In my opinion, Tyrese be going on these podcasts, having these interviews, and he'll wait till after the interview ends, and any issue he has, he'll talk about it, on IG. So Joe was talking about how Tyrese is who broke up TDT, with Tyrese, Genuine, and Tank. Now, it has well been talked about for years that Tyrese wanted 50% of the revenue they made. He wanted Genuine and Tank to split the other 50%. And that's what broke them up. So that's what Joe was talking about. Let's listen.
Ego and your pride and your illustrious acting career and the big movies you've been in made you look at Genuine and Tank on some, yo, dog. Big dog. We're not splitting this up, right?
And that is what literally all of them was saying. And this was around the time when Tyrese was in more movies. He could, he was in the Transformers movies. Tyrese was, and of course, the Fast and the Furious franchise, but he was like popping in movies and stuff. So he was acting like he was better then.
I'm gonna need a little more. My time is worth a little more. You niggas acting stupid at Good Morning America. I gotta go. And then we never got another TGT project. Then you and the legendary Tank had some public spats, and all us R&B heads was just saying, "Yo, dog, stop."
And that was the gotcha get you. It wasn't the fact that we were hearing like rumors of, oh, maybe they beefing. Maybe it's like, no, y'all were publicly beefing about the stuff, so people knew what was going on.
Y'all two can't do this, especially not publicly. And whatever the fuck is going on, for the love of music, why can't we put this stuff to the side and get this? I don't think we've had an R&B album from a group. First of all, R&B groups is dead.
Well, that's true.
So this album is a classic to me.
The first album.
And you robbed the fans, and you should feel your ego.
So after, because we didn't hear the whole thing, but after that situation, Tyrese on social media, off top shots fire. You ain't here to try and do no Born at Breakfast Club interview, right? What Joe said. He said, then with a reputation, this nigga went right at me and accused me of breaking up TGT again. I'm like, TGT accused you of breaking up TGT. So it's like, don't make it seem as if anybody else is put on a false narrative blaming you. Your group mates blamed you publicly. He then said, when he said that the time's up and Me Too movement has just jumped from the movie business to the music business, damn, that's just wild. They tried to hit me from our side. I stayed calm and stayed the course. The raw, uncomfortable truth will never change. I don't give what my man. It's like Tyrese, to me, sometimes likes to play victim when people bring up antics he's done in the past. Joe does that too. So it's like the bad thing is, it's like the messenger is a bullshit messenger because Joe is also a person who have a problematic background. But I feel like we can't act like what he said ain't true. And I think Tyrese likes to use the fact of, okay, people coming at me for no reason. I didn't do nothing. But I'm like, but you were in a group. Y'all had an album. Y'all were doing things, and you felt like you deserved a bigger percentage because you felt like you were the bigger artist. And that's the part nobody. But come on now, S. Kimball. G1 has more music. Like Tank and Tyrese, to me, are more known for a couple of songs over the years. Not negating that they have great voices or whatever. They've given us great music, but I do feel like even Genuine has more singles we love or an album we loved than the other two. And when three solo acts come together, the money should be split three ways. It should be. And I feel like Tyrese always comes after something is aired to air out. If you have an issue, say it in the interview. If you piss, say it when you're there. Don't be there and be calm, cool, and collective, whatever. And then you leave, and then you want to have all these notes and these comments about how you felt. It's one thing of, wow, there, you didn't think these things. And then after the fact, you say, well, God, so different. But I'm like, no, I think he feel that way there. And either he's scared to see it or he wants to play victim where the person can't have a rebuttal. But Tyrese, get out my face. Why is folks going around here to folks' house? So Cardi B and Offset's house in Atlanta. Somebody went there who were saying they're journalists to record. Now, we've seen this happen before. I know back in the day, we know that Fucking Aniva did that. It was Fucking Aniva and AD Alien who had went to Sheree's house before it was built. And they were filming from outside. We seen this when the YouTuber person had went to Stormy from Love and Marriage Huntsville's warehouse or whatever. So we've seen people who go and find somebody's house or someone place the bitches or whatever, and they want to record. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Okay. Y'all gonna get popped. So we see the security come out, and this is what happened.
You doing it? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it?
Stop.
Why? Don't touch me, man.
You're touching me.
Why are you? I'm holding my hand in front of your camera.
You're in my space.
I'm holding my hand in front of your camera.
Don't come up to me like that.
I'm holding my hand in front of your
I'm on
camera.
a public street.
Okay,
Come on,
but you filming this man property.
I'm filming all over.
It don't matter.
You in this be the dumb part. You go to where the house of people, you know who they are. You know who they are, and you start recording. It's like, why you here? I never understand why anybody goes recording anybody's residential areas unless somebody has a goddamn Willy Wonka a chocolate tree that you want to get footage of. It's somebody's house. It's someone's house, and would you not think they have security?
You cannot do that. This is advertised. You're irritating the whole situation.
I won't say a word to you.
It don't matter, man. Why are you doing this? Are you bored? What is it?
I'm bored.
He ain't getting no pussy, man.
How did Coochie get into it? How did the Cooch get into it? Now he bored and ain't getting no Cooch.
What it is, yeah.
He got a Crocs
man.
on.
Yeah, I got Crocs on.
Man, he got Crocs on. He ain't getting no pussy.
I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to protect him, tell him don't do that, man. He's putting himself in a bad situation. If I walked up to you and slapped your camera or something, it'd be another story, wouldn't it? I mean, you wouldn't like it too much, would you? If I walked up to you recording and slapped your stuff,
what kind of story you trying to get?
That's not what my question was. If I walked up to you and slapped your camera, you would be upset.
Okay, if you came to my house.
Boom. Don't come to my space. Don't come to where I live, where I work, recording. Because if you do, I might just slap it out your hand immediately. And it's weird to me, like you should, if Cardi and Offset is walking down the street and you record them, whatever. But nobody should be going to anyone's house, their jobs, like looking to just record them. And I feel like people now be saying, "Oh, I'm a journalist." It's like, no. You can't buy a cell phone and call yourself a journalist. That's not what it is, okay? You trying to get some footage to sell. You trying to get something to sell to somebody on TMZ or media anywhere to get attention. You're not a journalist because it's their house. Don't come my face. Don't come on property. If you do, you might get popped. Now, they called the police. The police came and the police made the man leave because what are you here for? I am a firm believer that no celebrity, their houses, their businesses should be, like people should not be allowed to go up to somebody's job just because. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of YouTubers, we don't tell nobody where we work. Because I ain't got time. When I order food, bitch, I don't go up front to get it. Leave it there and I'll be eventually leave. Because I don't want people, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. So it's like if you come around me because you kind of stalking, we got to fight to the death. And somebody got to see Jesus. And it won't be me. And I feel like because Cardi and Offset have children and, Takeoff was murdered, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you just don't, you don't know what folks' intention is. So you could be walking, you can be trespassing. You can be trespassing on somebody's private property and they shoot you because they like, we don't know you. Why you around here with your cell phone? Get out my face, sir. So folk, please stop doing that. Okay. I thought it was one other thing before we get to
what I did
this. And I said, now Negro, what? Now this is my thing. I don't like pets. I'm not a pet person. Because pets can't talk to me. If you can't tell me what's wrong, I don't know. And you have to be a human being. Okay, I'm not a pet person. But Shannon Sharp and Ocho be on this podcast talking with each other. They need Jesus. Listen to this, y'all.
Hey, women say, look, the dog, they're gonna get on the bed. They're gonna get on the couch. They're gonna sleep in the bed. The two little ones, they're gonna sleep in the bed.
I don't want look. Look. I don't understand people who let their animals sleep in the bed with them. I've been lucky enough to where no one I've dated has pets, at all. So we've never had an issue with, animals sleeping in the bed with us. Thank God. Because if I met somebody in the future who wanted a pet and wanted a pet to be in the bed with us, that would be a no. That would be a no. I feel like you can have a pet, but why is the pet in the bed with us? I don't want that. No, we're human.
I'm gonna feed them table food.
Not table food.
If you got a problem with the dogs, let me know now. We can't do anything. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how much money you make. Dogs ain't going nowhere. They live here. You visiting.
Damn. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I would rather know that you want to treat your dogs like humans, so I know up front to leave, than for me to assume the dogs will be treated as dogs. It can be a separation of church and state. I'm not saying that anybody who has a pet who starts dating somebody should start dissing a pet for the person. I'm not saying that, but I do feel like there has to be a compromise. Like if you are used to like to tell people, so we eating dinner and the dog at the table, we sleeping and the dog is in the bed. Even parents put their children in their own room. So why would you not put the dog in their own space? Like you don't have your 18-year-old kid in the bed with you. This is the weird thing. If you have a pet, you have a dog, you've had a dog for 8, 9, 10 years. Is your 10-year-old child sleeping in the bed with you? No. So it's weird to me when people say, well, no, my animals, they're going to always sleep. Why? If your children don't do it, why is your animal sleeping in the bed? No. I don't want to wake up at 3 a.m. and I want to do it to you, and I got to say, hey, the dog got to leave. The dog should be somewhere else. Okay, the dog should have their own space. Even if the dog sleeps on a bed, on the floor, in the bedroom, whatever. But even me, I'm still like, I don't want that. Because I think it's weird when animals see people having sex. It's like, that's weird to me. So Shannon like, well, no, if whoever I'm dating, I don't care. The dog live here. You just visit it. Go away. So, and again, I'm not saying people should start dogging their pets for people. No. But once you're in a relationship, there should be boundaries. The same way if a single mom, has a child, and because she's a single mom, the child is used to sleeping in the bed with the mama. But when mama start dating, or daddy, whatever, once the person start dating and another human being is around, things change. Your child then has to start doing what? Sleeping in their room. Why on God's green earth would you want? No, man. No. I'll tell them to go straight to hell. And get out of my face, sir. I get no dating somebody who is afraid of, I get not dating somebody who is afraid of or does like dogs. Yeah, so I would only date. I would only date somebody. It's not that I would not date somebody who got a pet. But if you have a huge dog, it's probably gonna be a no. Okay. If you have multiple pets, it's gonna be a no. Okay. But you have to have a trained dog. Okay. He gonna treat the dog like humans and treat the female like right. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. And yeah, I feel like the woman or whoever, the person should not say, put the dog away. Because I think it's a difference between saying, I don't want to be around your dog versus, hey, like, can we make sure the dog is not in the bed? Okay, I don't want the dog in the bed. Okay, the dog can be all over you. I don't want the dog all over me. So hopefully, you know, it's just sometimes it's just boundaries. But I do feel like you just find somebody who likes pets, but the pet should not be in the bed. So he said, not the dog. Shannon, that maybe why he's single. He want dogs in his bed and not people. Because that's how it be sometimes. And I can't see what else we have to carry. What we got to cover. I want to cover because all that's left now is the allegations of stuff. Okay. And I'm like, Jesus, please fix it because I don't know what to do. But I want to cover, y'all remember when Tink and what's his man's name? Tink and Young Bird was fussing or whatever on social media, and how she claimed they got into a little tussle and all that was in the blogs or whatever. And now her and him claiming, oh, we just business partners. The reason I want to touch on this, to me, this is a slippery slope. Because both of y'all was on live when y'all was out the country fussing at each other, whatever, and accusing each other of things of that and this. And now y'all back around here looking friendly. And I feel like there's a thin line between, if we are in a relationship, if we are just business partners or whatever. But to me, this is a slope of what happened. It's also a thing about if he is your producer and if he is supposed to be like the boss of whatever label, y'all are burning lines.
It's all love.
Where you take me the first day I met you? The first date, not the day I met you.
Louis.
How much you spending, Louis?
Don't worry about
For my homeless. Oh, come on.
You ain't had nothing. I had to donate.
So it's weird the whole when you met me, you bought me stuff, and I'm like, is y'all fucking still? I feel like y'all may still be banging.
I want to be a pawn in your chest.
You're not a pawn, but you're part of my life. So if I have to speak, on something, it's gotta go there.
Vicky, don't tell me the truth. You like, man, you never always looking homeless.
I've never looked homeless.
Remember back when I was looking homeless? This really like blowed me up. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I blowed you up too.
You did.
I feel like one of them gonna sue the other one eventually, and I don't like it. I just don't like it when people blur the lines. And in the time that we're in right now, and with her before saying how he was using her or whatever, him saying she was using him, and now y'all back being real cozy, y'all around here and recording each other, you know what I'm saying? Him talking about he don't want to be a part of your chess game or whatever, like she's using him as a piece of the girl. I don't know. And I don't like it because it feel like if she come out later on and say, well, no, Bird was around here being a creep to me or whatever, Bird was around here, being a Diddy to me, okay? It's going to feel like, but you were a willing participant in it because you were talking about how much he spent on you and how much, and I'm like, girl, but again, if it's just business, it should be left as just business. But it's weird to me when two people have this volatile relationship and discuss each other, but then act like they fuck it. I just don't understand it. So again, they cool now, but girl and guys, look, if you are dating somebody who is like over you, if they're your producer or whatever, keep the sex out of it. Because I don't know what's happening. Okay. Also, Tiffany Haddish. I had seen Tiffany live last night. This was what I saw her post last night.
Y'all, so now I'm in Inglewood and I'm trying to go to the Haddish shop party, trying to get my East African on. I've been partying with the white people. Now I'm trying to party with my East Africans, and they won't let me in the club. They won't let the Haddish in. No Haddish. Haddish can't come to the party.
And something in me, when I saw that last night, I was like, go home, Tiffany. Go home. Something in me, like in my head, I was like, go home, Tiffany. Go home. Mainly because I feel like Tiffany Haddish, to me, it's hard for me to feel like, wrong button. It's hard. I feel like Tiffany Haddish had such a great leg in life. I feel like she was, in foster care, and she had a hard childhood, and she got a big break to where she was in movies. She was hobnobbing with the famous, like, whatever. But a part of me also felt like Tiffany Haddish does not have a true circle, because every time, like every couple months, like every 6 or 7 so months, is some kind of issue, and it feel like Tiffany is still looking for her core group of supporters, and I don't think she's found it. Because as I said, this is the second time in less than 2 years she's been arrested for a DUI. Now, she was riding around, right? And somebody called the police and said around 5:45 a.m. that somebody appeared to be slumped over in a car, and the car was running in the middle of Beverly Drive, okay? And the police got there, okay, and found Tiffany in the driver's seat, and so they put her in handcuffs. Now, TMZ has footage, of course, of her being arrested. I don't have that because I don't play with TMZ. So she was arrested, and she's since been released. But again, the same thing happened back in 2022, where a phone call of somebody being asleep behind the wheel was called, and it was Tiffany. And at that point, they said that she was behind the car. She was pulling into this was in Atlanta last time, and she was booked then for a DUI. So a part of me feel like she needs help, because once you drink so much that you're still driving to where you are slumped over and you didn't pass out somewhere, that can cause an accident. And I also feel like if you have been drinking, call a fucking Uber. Because, like, when you've had too much to drink, and you should not be driving because you keep pulling over and slumping. And so it make me mad because I feel like she had great potential, and then she just started falling off. I mean, different situation. Probably her dating common. But to have 2 DUI situations where you're driving under the influence or whatever, and even though you don't hit anybody and you were not pulled over, but you stopping your car and being slumped over, it's like that's the issue. That's the issue. Now, because it's not even the fact, listen, she don't pull over. Both times she was like in the middle of the streets. So like you're driving somewhere and you just can't drive no more and you go to sleep. I don't like that. Now, aside from that, that same situation with them kids and that movie, her friends, they're suing her for $1 million for defamation. It's the mom of them siblings, okay? And the mama's saying that she wants to expose how evil and desperate for fame Tiffany is in her defamation lawsuit. Because they were saying that the mama, it don't matter because I don't want to even get into that. Tiffany don't have the right folks around her because she keeps getting in situations that she should not be getting into. And the fact that this issue with the kids and the mama, it keep coming back, it's like, ma'am, do you not have good lawyers? Because in my opinion, nobody should be able to keep coming back and suing you or bringing it up because it's either settled or it's not. And it's weird that I feel like it's set up with the 2 kids, but not with the mama. And I just want her to be able I want Tiffany to be able to live her life, but she also has to recognize that there may be some action that she be doing that ain't right, and she need to fix it. I know for that skit stuff, she kept on saying how it wasn't her stuff. she was a part of it like everybody else. But to me, I also don't like the fact that Tiffany is getting more flack than Aries Spears because it was Aries Spears stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me mad. But Tiffany, get it together, because every time you get in trouble, it makes you look worse and worse and worse. And it's hard for folks who support you and want to support you to be able to support you, because it's like, girl, what are you doing? You're driving drunk. You keep getting sued for the same damn thing. Get you a good lawyer, okay? Get it handled, because again, the kids in the case, I believe, have left alone, with the mama is the one who keep coming back and saying stuff. And I still feel like Tiffany is getting all the smoke because she has more money than Aries Spears, because no one is saying shit about him. And he's the one who organized it. It was his skit. That's the crazy part. And Tiffany allegedly wasn't the one who directed it, edited it together, whatever. She wasn't there for the film. So she's like, it wasn't me. I was in it, but it wasn't me. So I feel it makes me mad that Aries Spears kind of gets left out of it. Okay. More people getting accused of things. The essay is going down around everybody. Now Andrew Cuomo was also being sued for essay by former executive assistant. I'm like, girl. He's the former governor of New York. Brittany Camiso filed her suit, right before, because it's a deadline for the Adult Survivors Act. So a lot of these people are filing suit because once this act expires, they can't bring up their stuff. Okay. So that's why we're seeing so many lawsuits right now, because it's the time to do it, because once it's gone. Now, it says she joined this team back in 2017. She alleged that her former boss subjected her to humiliating and demeaning tasks, hugs, kisses, touching on the buttocks, forcible touching of the not forcible touching of the boobs. It says to note, she had previously accused Como of groping her inside the mansion, the executive mansion. That was a misdemeanor complaint. Girl, his rep ain't said nothing yet, but I feel like you kept messing with her. That she look like Rachel Bilson. It's a Bilson or Benson. It's not an actress. Okay. Child, everybody around here was putting their hands on other people. And I just feel like a lot of people are going to come out the woodwork and just say what they've been through. And some stuff we're going to believe, some stuff we're going to question, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a firm believer in you can't fully believe the victim or the accused, because everybody lie, but everybody has a right to tell their story. You know what I'm saying? So, like, because we've heard of people lying, you can't just ignore the fact that something could not be true, but they have a right to file a complaint. They have a right to have their day in court. They have a right to explain what they went through, the same way as the person who's been accused has a right to say, I didn't do it. Now, we're going to see, because we don't know who else is going to get accused coming out here. Okay. Let's do it to Teyana. What I'm going to do, let's do Teyana Taylor. Now, this to me was shocking, because so many times we felt like, where's the thing with them? So many times we felt like, I thought I had a regular picture. We felt like Teyana and Iman were like couple goals. We felt like they were like so in love. We felt like they were untouchable. Like he loved her so much, she loved her. And to me, even though they're divorced, and it does not mean they did not love each other, but finding out that Teyana she filed for divorce, child, a year ago. She filed for divorce from Iman back in January. Now, we didn't know nothing. Okay. And when we were seeing the video clips and things of Iman out here with different women or whatever, and Teyana then came out and said, hey, leave my bestie alone, bitch. We've been separated. That's what it was. We good, we family, blah, blah, blah. And with the separation, it had nothing to do with someone cheating. We still good, and blah, blah, blah. So come to find out, Teyana filed for divorce back in January, and she filed using their initials. That's why no one knew she had filed for divorce. Now, the fact that all the months things were happening behind closed doors, mainly because she didn't want stuff to become public. And it wasn't until Iman filed to stop using their initials and to use their actual name, that's how folk found out they was divorcing, because Iman filed a motion to no longer use their initials. And when Teyana came out, her thing said, hey, I was trying to do this real quiet, for the sake of our children. It do make Iman look like an asshole, because if y'all have been handling this quietly and off the grid, like, why would you then come in and say, hey, how about everybody can find out what it was? So once he filed for their real name to be used, well, y'all know TMZ. TMZ went and found all the information. So I'm going to read from TMZ. I'm not going to y'all, but I'm going to read them, okay? So after all that came out, both of their lawyers and their teams put out statements, okay? Teyana's statement was basically saying how, look, I've been trying, because I can't read this little shit. My vision ain't that good, okay? And I ain't like doing it. But basically, I was trying to do this without nobody found out nothing, okay? But because Iman around here asking folk, hey, to use our motion to substitute true legal names as real parties' interests, meaning, you can't use IS, you can't use TT. Use names. That's what brought it all to the forefront, okay? And with that, she still said, I was trying to resolve this matter amicably and privately because of our children, okay? We requested privacy and blah, 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 okay? And then his team said, well, he hopes the parties and council can work toward a fair resolution, keeping the best interest of the children. I'm like, but sir, the best interest would have been to not let it become public, dummy. And he just wanted to be public, dummy. Okay? Now, the parts of the paperwork that got out let us know, oh, so it's not black. Because I said it's not really black love as we thought it was, not based on these documents. Okay? So it says in the documents per TMZ, she accused him of being jealous about her fame and feeling insecure about being good enough for her, despite the fact that he was making more money than her. She claimed that he would grow annoyed when they would be at public events together, and Foxx would ask him to step aside. But I'm looking like, sir, that's what it. I mean, who cares? And the crazy part is, we felt like they were so supportive of each other to only know, well, not really. Not really, okay? Allegedly, in the documentation said that she said when Iman signed his $40 million contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers, in addition to getting paid $8 million from the New York Knicks, he still was aggravated at her being noticed. Okay, he was aggravated with her notoriety and jealous of her acting career and insecure about being her man. And if y'all recall, at a certain point, Teyana Taylor was getting like gaining steam and little stuff, and she kind of stopped and became like just the doting wife, the NBA wife. Okay, now it says sources with direct knowledge to TMZ. She wanted to keep this private as long as she could. Okay, that's what she filed with the initials. However, because of his situation of filing for real names, bam, was out. Okay. Allegedly, she claimed that he started sending her negative text messages with condescending and manipulative language in response to her being in the spotlight. She claimed he would pick fight with her for no reason, even on her birthday, and then he would say sorry. Also, per the documents, she filed in Georgia, she says she now feels Iman was treating her cruelly and displaying extreme narcissistic behavior throughout the majority of their marriage. Now, when I read that, it wasn't her saying, because some folks felt like she was saying, oh, she was fully aware that for the whole time they were married, that he was this bad guy, and she just accepted it. It's like, no, she was saying, now that I'm out of it, now that I now realize he was an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So when someone says, I now realize for our whole marriage, okay, or at least the majority of the marriage is what it says, that he was displaying extreme narcissistic behavior. Because again, sometimes people love bomb you and you don't feel like there's an issue because you're in the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And when you're trying to make your marriage work because you love somebody and he's been an asshole, but also saying, I'm sorry, so sorry. She says she began to intentionally dim her light for her husband to try to have a harmonious and peaceful marriage as Iman became more and more angry about her stardom. Because again, her stardom, not on, she got to ride with stardom, even the kids do too. And it's something when you feel like, well, damn, I can't be who I'm destined to be because of his ass. Okay. Allegedly, she turned down recording opportunities and acting gigs because Iman did not want her to work. But she says when she stopped working after giving birth to one of their kids, Iman complained about her not making money. Oh, so you can't have both ways. You can't be upset that I'm making money and getting famous. So then I stop because you bitching about it. And then you bitch about me not making no money. And this is the crazy part. You would think he would not want this out because wanting the divorce to be a public matter, it makes you look worse because of what she accused you of in the documents. And I feel like I don't understand what he wanted out of it. I don't get why he wanted their real names used, knowing once the real names were filed, the information will become public. What did you think? Like, did you think we would think she's lying? Because what would she have to gain by putting all this in the thing in the divorce proceedings that she wanted to be private? Because if she wanted, if she wanted attention or sympathy, she would just put it out there. So it's aggravating because the calm, supportive, laid back dude we thought he was, it's like, oh no, you up here being a manipulative asshole. It says, Teyana says, again, all this is per TMZ. Teyana says she fought to keep her family together despite Iman being extremely emotionally and mentally abusive towards her. She says she used her connection to get Iman gigs in Hollywood as his NBA career wound down, but says he unfortunately insisted on bickering to the point where in 2021 she began the divorce process. So, because she filed for divorce in 2023 in January. But that means they had stopped being cool basically like a year prior. And it's just a fucked up situation. She said they could reconcile, but it was short-lived because Iman remained in an insecure state as his NBA career continued to wind down. And a lot of people who are married to NBA players, they say that once the person's career, ends, they don't know what to do. and then they go through depression sometime or just have issues sometimes. So this is a known thing for when athletes who've been playing, and now they don't have nothing else to do. Oh, I'm just pissed and I'm going to pick fights. I'm upset. But she finally put the trigger anyway because she was unable to handle the emotional roller coaster. Because we can tell her that shit at all. At all. Okay. So to me, I feel like all we can do is try to support her. Because I mean she tried to do it, without nobody knowing. Truthfully. Now Teyana put up a story and she said, I mind my business, don't bother nobody, and y'all know I've never played about my children, family, and our privacy. I have not spoken on this private matter to any media outlets or blogs, etc. So that's why I said TMZ is just reading from what's in the documentation. They're not saying that she told them anything. But if they have access to the documentation, you said that in the documentation, that's where they will come from. Okay. But she has not given any, private, direct, nothing to nobody. Okay. So everyone claiming Teyana said didn't get any statements directly from me. These statements were taken from private court documents that were leaked to the public. And again, that's the hard part about divorcing. That those documents are public. Anybody can get them. And then if somebody gets them, they leak them. When they share them with the world, then everybody's in their business. Okay. But again, so these statements were taken from me, were taken from private court documents that were leaked to go to the public. It is very heartbreaking that someone would take out the time to make such a private matter public for the world to see. However, protecting my family is one thing I've always done, and for my children, I will continue to do so. Please, if y'all play Nieces, Junie, and Rue, like y'all have shown, please allow myself and my family to some privacy to resolve this matter in peace. Love y'all. And now this is my thing. I feel like I fully understand what she's saying. I fully get her saying, I didn't tell y'all shit. I went to court and I filed paperwork and to dissolve my marriage. I gave the court reasons why I wanted my marriage to end. But I also feel like on the flip side, to play devil's advocate, I feel like in the back of her head, she had to have known this may become public. And if it does, it's going to be in the blogs. So I do feel like nobody should go like digging deeper. Like, let's what kind of stuff did he do? Like, no one should dig deeper, but people going to discuss what's in the court filing for divorce. Because y'all, this is my thing too. Y'all made, and I'm not shaming Teyana. I'm not shaming whatever. All I'm saying is it's a bit hypocritical that people who share their lives and they have TV shows based on their love and their marriage and their children, and they share that with us. And we grow to love them as a couple, love their children. We know Junie is such a great little girl. Junie's something else, okay? And we get to know them and we get to know their family. And so, like, if y'all, like, when y'all break up, we like, damn. We feel some kind of way because we've grown to love y'all based on y'all making y'all life public. So a part of that is if y'all break up, that's going to also be a part of public conversation. That's also why I feel like people keep your business to yourself, because if things fall apart, people will then discuss the falling apart of it. Now, Iman being this jerk asshole dude who was jealous of her and she dimmed her light and all that, he needs to fix that. He needs to fix that. But I feel like she can't believe that her and Iman are going to get divorced and no one is going to talk about it. That's just not how things go these days. It's not fair, and nobody should be around there in a trash can looking for stuff. But people gonna discuss the documents of it all. Okay, that's also why some folks try to get their divorce and stuff, whatever. Make it be sealed so no one can get that information. And she tried by using initials, but he said not today. Not today. And I feel like once I don't think, because when I put up a thing saying, "Oh, no longer black love," I feel like black love to me does not mean couples don't have bad days or whatever. Black love to me just means when it's good is good. It does not mean it's perfect. It does not mean they're not bad days. Black love to me just means a black man and a black woman loving each other. Even if you together for 10 years and on that 11th year, you're like, you know what, we've had our ups and downs, child, and I can't take it no more, and you choose to leave, that does not mean that there was never black love to begin with. It just means it's a regular relationship. I think that you got to be when it's one thing if you are in love and y'all grow apart. And because y'all been together for these 10, 15, 20 years, you met somebody at 22, and now you're 32, or now you're 42, whatever, and you just kind of grew apart. There wasn't any, bad thing that happened. Just two people grew apart and you just kind of separate. That's different than if we find out throughout the marriage. We find out one of the people, which is not a good spouse, and all these good attributes of the person being supportive and loving and genuine aren't true, that we feel like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? It makes us feel some kind of way. I think that's the thing. That's how he was with the Will and Jada. People felt like they had this facade up of being this great couple. I think the difference with Will and Jada was they were together since they were literally kids, and they grew apart and had to fix the shit to have a better marriage because both of their ideas of who they were as husband and wife was wrong. And with Shannon and Iman, we don't know because they ain't told us shit yet. But I do hope they, can come to a great point of co-parenting. I do hope that he can at least say, my bad. I should not have been this egomaniacal person who felt like, you can't be more famous than me, or I have to have you my way, or, even if you're helping me get jobs, I don't care because I'm still pissed off. And I'm like, that's dumb. Because she's so talented. So to know that she felt like, well, he thought I was like less than him, and so he wanted me to be less than him. Or he just felt like he was better than me, and so he needs to be better than me. A child, not today, not ever. But I hope they can, get to a point of betterness. Okay. Jamie Foxx. Now, we know Jamie was accused of, because again, y'all, Jamie, Diddy, Aaron Hall, around here. I just made one little thing because I ain't feel like having different things up. Okay. Jamie was y'all know he was accused of finger popping somebody. Y'all know what that means. And Jamie was like, not today, bitch. Now, Jamie via rep has denied, okay, that the things, it never happened. No. Okay, about this incident that this woman accused him of in 2015. The spokesperson told People magazine the alleged incident never happened. In 2020, the same individual filed a nearly identical lawsuit in Brooklyn. The case was dismissed shortly thereafter. The claims are no more viable today than they were then. We are confident they will be dismissed again, and once they are, Mr. Foxx intends to pursue a claim for malicious prosecution against this person and her attorneys for refiling this frivolous action. So I feel like it seemed like they saying that lady been trying to get money from everybody. And not today on me, okay? So when the news first came out, we was like, Jamie Foxx? And a lot of folks felt like, not Jamie. Even I was like, damn, Jamie, what you do that for? Now, why would you do that? But his attorney saying that this same lady 3 years ago tried to file the same suit and it was dismissed like, ma'am, no. And so she then filed it in a different court. It's like, is you lying? Now, the fact that her request or that the suit was dismissed in 2020, that don't mean it didn't happen. It don't mean it did happen. The lawyer said, hey, we're gonna once this is dismissed again, we're gonna sue her ass. Because again, we always say you can't attempt to sue somebody or get money from somebody and just keep going to different courts if they feel like what you said doesn't have any merit. But we don't know if they denied it because of who he is. So it's like we don't know what to think. I just know no one felt like Jamie did that. Like no one was like, okay, yeah, he did that. Like no one felt that way. But again, the lady had a right to say what she thought happened. And we'll see the court say, but James said, but not today. And I do feel like if they can prove that she made it up, that it isn't true, they should sue. Anybody who files a lawsuit against somebody that ruins their reputation, if it's not true, you should be prosecuted. Because once somebody's accused of SA, that stigma never leaves their reputation. It just doesn't. Now with Diddy and Aaron Hall, child, everybody was like, okay. Okay, he did, you know what I'm saying? Because we already had the situation with Cassie that Diddy settled. Okay, the day after it came out. Boom, pow, pow. Well, there is now 2 more accusations against Diddy by 2 separate people. And I was like, Jesus, fix it. Now, the crazy thing is the case, because I have the files from one of the people. Let me share it. Now, this is not like it was with Cassie, where I'm gonna make it full screen. Wait, no, wrong button. This is supposedly from one situation before. So Joy Dickerson Neal, who was coming for Diddy, P. Diddy, Bad Boy Entertainment, Bad Boy Records, and Combs Enterprises LLC, is who she's suing. Plaintiff brings suit against defendants, and the defendants, Diddy and all them, to redress the substantial and lifetime injuries she suffered as a result of being drugged, as aid and abused, and being the victim of revenge, PORN. I'm like, not revenge, PORN. So, so Joy Dickinson was a college student at Syracuse University, pursuing a degree in psychology and filled with hopes and bright future, blah, blah, blah. This is on January 3rd, 1991. While on break from holidays, she had a date with Diddy. They had made friends and acquaintances in common, and she had appeared with him in a few music video clips. After having dinner at whatever place, he asked her to accompany him to a few things in the city, and she got in a car, and she regrets it to this day that he intentionally drugged her. She could not physically state where she could. He intentionally drugged her, resulting in her being in a physical state where she could not independently stand or walk. Driving first to a music studio where she could not get the car. Combs proceeded to be to a place he was staying to SA her. I'm like, it then said, unbeknownst to her, he recorded it. She says days later, a male friend revealed that he had viewed the tape and told her that everybody saw it. And so from there on, she went back to college, but she came depressed, suicidal. She could not function. She dropped out of college. And since then, she has been, just on a path of just humiliation, embarrassment, violation, and constant apprehension about who all viewed it. As Combs' success and wealth rose quickly, she tried to block his existence out. She tried to put her life back on track, but still today, Ms. Dickinson continues to work on her emotional health, economic recovery, and finishing her college degree. Seeking accountability from Combs under the law is one more step in that journey. I'm like, it's just, I want to get down to a part where she's describing what happened. Because she kind of brought up different. She says on May 8th, 2017, Cindy, his personal chef, filed a suit against him about sexual harassment. How his ex-girlfriend, Gina, 2019, claims that he abused her. And then, of course, Cassie came out in 2023. And so she just saying how, he on some bullshit shit, and I want my money. So it's different because this is from a instance of where they allegedly, had a date, and then after the date, he did what he did. And so she's upset. Now, another case that they have against him is when somebody said that Aaron Hall and Diddy back in the early 90s, took turns assaulting her and friends. And wrong thing. Her and friends. And I'm like, when we seen old videos and old interviews of Aaron Hall. Now, Aaron Hall sings I Miss You. And we all like that song. However, I don't think any of us knew Aaron Hall like that. Because the first time I seen him do an interview, and it was on Vlad. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Not much, a little bit of it, because on Vlad. And they be, striking sometimes. I want you to just listen to a little bit of what Aaron Hall, how he talks. So it's first of all, I was like, Aaron Hall, what is wrong? What? So it was weird that he with those sound? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'll replay it. Let me replay it. Hold on. I will replay it because I did not know I did not add it to the screen. But let me get back to it.
Jamie Foxx to Denzel Washington to whoever. Everybody know me.
Yeah.
So everybody know if I say it, I'm gonna fuck it to death. I like the fucking public. You feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas can't say nothing about it. Them square ass niggas, them precious cake little dick niggas.
Yeah.
I like for them niggas to see how I fuck. If you speak to Jodeci or Puffy or any of them niggas, they been at my house. They all see me fuck.
So it's sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I only know Aaron Hall, the singer, singing I Miss You, crying because the lady didn't die, the baby lived. So that's the Aaron Hall I know. And when he did this interview, and this interview had honestly not leaked, but it had popped out a while ago, okay, of him talking. And I was like, that don't sound like it's a good thing. That don't sound like it's a fun time. I don't think it's supposed to sound like that. And even him saying how all these people seen him do this and do that. Because I'm like, this is the thing. In regular time, No dude is sitting around just watching their friends do it. You're not. In some way, you are involved. At least for men. You don't hear men saying, yeah, my friend was around here, doing it or whatever. And then I was sitting around and I was watching. I didn't do nothing. I was just watching. That ain't how it go. Usually that be when them men be around there being dirty and sharing each other and whatnot. So it almost feel like he's saying, yeah, they see me banging because we was all banging the same chicks. And this his aggressiveness and how he talked and how he describes stuff, it seemed like it may not have been, all agreeable. And then like old song records, old song lyrics of what he said. And if you look, some of these song lyrics, like it's crazy because we always say in hindsight, hindsight is 2020. And now in 2023, a lot of the conversations, song lyrics, and antics of some of our beloved artists is extremely when Keith Sweat said, "You may be young, but you're ready." I'm like, but how young is she? And why she got to learn? So we looking like what was going on back then? Even Bill backstage, underage. Who was underage? You or them? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like y'all is telling yourself. You know what I'm saying? And even like if you watch that full interview with Aaron Hall, sir, you are a lawsuit waiting to happen. A lawsuit waiting to happen. And it just seemed like of these three men, I believe something happened on this side. I do. I don't fully believe this situation. Only because I'm like, Jamie Foxx, I just feel like, and don't get me wrong, you can't put nothing past nobody. You can't. But something about this accusation don't sit right with me. Some about these accusations seem plausible. And that's the get you gotcha on how you never know in these situations. Because Jamie Foxx could 100% be guilty. And these could be they could be innocent. But that ain't what I feel. But I still feel like the person who accused Jamie has a right to say what happened or whatever. And of course can then say if it's true, false, or not, or whatever. Okay. So, I mean, and Jamie's stuff, I'm a sue. But these two right here, no. Because I still feel like Cassie's court documents were so detailed over what happened over the years. And then even the new girl was talking about what happened with them. I'm like, it's just a lot. It's a lot. And more people may come out about whoever. Because it's a time to just come out and say what we did and get it all out in the open and let the courts handle it. And let the cards fall where they may. Now, I don't feel like every artist of the 80s and the 90s was around here taking it. I do feel like back in the day, 80s, 90s, the 2000s, I do feel like these male rappers took advantage of the fact that women wanted them. And I feel like they probably did use and abuse women in a way that were disrespectful. But I don't want to be the one to say, yes, all the artists back in the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s was around here taking it from people. I don't want to say that. I don't want to feel like we have to categorize all the artists back then as horrible people, because that would be horrible. But I do feel like it was a time in the rap world, in the music era, we would see behind the scenes video things of this debauchery. You know what I'm saying? And we would hear stories of what groupies would do to get to these men, and the men will just let it happen. Like, you don't have to accept that and do that. So a part of me feel like some of those men back in the day were bad people, and a lot of people were taken advantage of. But I don't want to put a blanket thing of what it was all around here, you know, just taking. I feel like it's a lot of excuses. There's not a lot of examples of when bad things happen, but there's also examples of people making bad decisions to get close to artists that they should not have made. And I think the men should have made better decisions, because even if girl like, yeah, I'll do all y'all, just say no, man, that's okay. We don't want you to do all of us. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. But like how we would hear about how they would share women, you know what I'm saying, and all that. Like, ugh. So what we may be hearing could be just the iceberg of things. But I'm like, we have to know Aura wasn't the only person around there doing crazy things. We now see it was other people too. So they ruining my music, because I'm like, I can't even listen to people that much no more, because it's aggravating. But y'all, that's it. That's all. That is it. That is all around here. Oh, Lord Jesus. Look, we all hope and pray that anybody who was affected by artists in the 80s, 90s, or whatever time frame, gets their day of, you know, healing. Be that them coming forth and airing it out, or just being able to move past whatever happened. But if part of me feel like it ain't over. It ain't over. Anyway, y'all, I'm done though. Okay. I hope y'all had a good old time tonight. I hope you have already liked the video, subscribe to my channel, comment in the comment section, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok of the talk. But I have to go. I will probably have content up tomorrow. I may not be live, but I have content up. We shall see. And let's hope that YouTube don't be acting tomorrow. And be glitching and saying I've been on live and I wasn't live, and it's kind of weird. But y'all be safe, be good, have a good rest of y'all day. And until tomorrow, I gotta go. Bye.